When my parents decided to visit me for a long weekend at my new home, I was excited. They had been supportive of my decision to move out of the city and into a quiet neighborhood, free of stress. What I didn't expect was for their visit to be interrupted by the local HOA's self-proclaimed enforcer, Karen. It started on their very first morning. My parents had just stepped outside for a walk when Karen came storming across the street, clipboard in hand. Without even a greeting, she barked, "Guests need to park 3 blocks away. This neighborhood isn't for visitors clogging up the streets." My dad, calm as always, explained that the car was legally parked right in front of my house. That only set her off more. She claimed that visitors were a nuisance and threatened to fine me if they didn't move immediately. My mom, usually patient, tried to reason with her. "We're only here for a few days, and we haven't broken any rules," she said gently. But Karen wasn't having it. She accused them of being outsiders who didn't belong in her neighborhood. She even demanded to see their IDs like she was some kind of officer. My parents exchanged a knowing look and didn't argue further. They simply walked back inside. I thought that would be the end of it, but the next day, Karen escalated. While my parents were enjoying coffee on the porch, she returned. This time, snapping photos of their car and shouting that she would report them to the highest authorities. That was when my dad finally spoke up, calmly saying, "You might want to be careful who you're talking to." Karen just laughed and told him he had no power. Here's the twist. My father works as a senior city inspector, and my mom is on the zoning and housing committee. They hadn't wanted to make a scene, but Karen's harassment had crossed the line. My dad quietly made a few calls, and within a week, a city compliance team showed up to review the HOA's conduct. Turns out, Karen had been bending the rules, issuing fake warnings, and intimidating neighbors for years. The HOA board was shocked when they learned who my parents were. Karen, however, was removed from her position almost immediately, and the neighborhood finally got some peace. As for my parents, they enjoyed the rest of their visit without further interruptions. Sipping coffee on the porch, they nearly got scolded off of. Sometimes karma shows up in uniform, calm, professional, and completely unexpected. Asterisk for more interesting and heart-touching stories. Hit the subscribe button now.